What's up, YouTube? It's your girlie Mon coming in to check in with you on a loc update. It has been 12, 13, 14, 15 months since I have had my locks. Approximately, I guess. Yeah, almost 16 months, I guess. And I decided to color them, so I wanted to come make a quick video for you so you can see. I colored them black. I was watching Coco Film, and she did a video where she was very upset about lint. In the last 2 months, I discovered lint was an issue for me. I tried the bentonite clay, which works, but with a child at home, I don't have time to wash my hair every week with the clay to get that lint out. And so when I washed it with the lint initially, it pulled lint out. It made lint more obvious. I did it twice. I could see some changes, but like I said, I didn't have time to sit there and wash my hair every week to get the lint out. So I was starting to get a little, not really frustrated with my hair, but a little bored, you know, a little bit. And so I had briefly considered taking my locks out and going natural, just loose natural. But then I considered the fact that I had put color, that bleach in my hair. I was like, oh, if I take my hair down, it's probably going to break off really, really bad. So that's a no. I don't want short hair. So I'm not interested in cutting my locks off or picking them down and then having my hair fall out because I bleached it. So I decided, well, the color was getting old. I didn't want to recolor anymore. I want to try to go back to having my natural hair color and try to reduce the amount of chemicals that are in my hair. So I just dyed my hair black, and that took care of my lint problem. I know Coco Film had mentioned it. She wasn't sure if that was something that she wanted to try. But if you look at my other video, you will see that I had lint in the front of my head. Really bad. It's only a few locks, but in the front of my hair. And then I had it back here also. On my back rows. You can see a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. I can see a tiny bit of lint right here. But I mean, I had lint pretty bad. There's some right there. I don't know if you can see that. So the dye has reduced my lint problem. Some right there. Didn't eliminate it. So if you're trying to figure out what to do about lint, we all are. Dyeing your hair helps to conceal it a little bit. I guess that my lint problem was worse in the back than in the front, and so that's why I can't see lint in the front at all. I just don't see any lint in my hair in the front. And I had quite a few, a good 5 or so locks in the very front of my head that had lint. Okay, I see a little bit on this one. It's the only lock in the front of my hair that I could see some lint. So, dye helps reduce the visibility. It doesn't get rid of it at all. It does reduce visibility. So, I like that dye. I like the black color. My hair is pretty dark. Maybe not quite this black, but it's pretty black. I really didn't put much dye on my roots at all. I just really tried to cover up the hair, but you really can't see a difference in my roots and my tips. Another thing I don't want to show you because I don't want to unravel my lock, but all of this from here to here is new growth. From here to here is old hair that's locked. This hair was dyed. It was bleached, and then everything else is my natural color. But I don't know how well you can see. I hate to unravel this, but from my root all the way to here, it's loose all over my head. This is not just this one lock. And basically, the last time I dyed my hair was right before I found out I was pregnant. So basically, My hair has not locked in about 11 months. I don't know what to do. I know I could latch my hair. I don't want to latch my hair. Maybe now that I'm not pregnant anymore, my hair will start back locking. But all over my head, every lock, I have this much hair that is completely loose. Every time I wash it, I have an afro. If I go a couple of weeks without twisting my hair, I mean, look, there's no locking going on for about 11 months now. What am I supposed to do? Do you guys have any suggestions? Let me know. I don't want to latch my hair, so please don't tell me to latch it. But if there's something else that I can do to get my hair to lock, let me know. Yesterday I went to the beauty spot to get some root organic stimulator, or is that what it's called? Organic root stimulator lock and twist gel, and I was in for a treat. When I walked to the beauty spot, there were these signs that said 50% off, and one sign that said ponytail on you. So I didn't think that applied to me, but when I walked in, everything in the store was 50% off. Everything. So I got all of it. All of that. Can you see that? I got all of that for about $35. This is what, about $70 worth of product. I could not believe my eyes when I saw that this huge container of lock and twist gel, which normally sells for $13. This is 3.5 pounds. I got it half price. I got the last two. I couldn't pass up half price for this huge thing. So what this is gonna last me, this alone, depending on how often I retwist my hair with the baby around, and probably no more than twice a month is pushing it. So we're looking at maybe 15 to 20 times over the course of a year. This is going to last me for a year and a half or 2 years. I don't have to buy this for quite some time. I also got a lot of hair oils. I like this olive oil sheen spray, so I got this, and I stocked up on some of these oils that they have some good oils in them. They have olive oil, shea butter oil, oat protein, meadowstone seed oil, vitamin E, vitamin D, soybean oil, jojoba oil. It has some good oils in it. So I stocked up on these, got a few of these. And then I noticed that when my whenever I go to the loctician, she puts a little foam wrap stuff on my hair, because I guess it kind of has a kind of like hairspray or whatever, you know, like gel. It kind of just gives that kind of, I don't want to say crunchy, but it just kind of locks the locks into place before she puts me under the hair dryer. So I picked up some of this for me to use at home, you know, and I stocked up on hairpins and things like that I use for styling my hair, and you know, I just had a good time. $70 worth of product, half price. I won't have to go back to the beauty supply, God, for at least a year. I don't put a lot of stuff in my hair. And these oils, I won't use much because I mix them in water. So this is gonna last me forever. Not forever, but it's gonna last me a long time. Oh, I got off track. I was talking about my hair, me kind of wanting a change, wanting to do something with it. And the fleeting thought of picking these locks out crossed my mind. But, you know, I have gold. I would say gold. I have a goal. My goal is to grow my hair out longer than I could when it was perm. And so, I mean, we're getting there. I don't know how well you can see. My hair is kind of wrinkled up. I should a little bit, but let me take this off so you can see against the color of my shirt. My hair is, you know, it's coming along, right? It's growing. But it's not long. It's longer than it was. Longer probably than I ever could have got it to grow with perms. But it's not long. So 5 years or so at least before I try to pick them out or cut them or anything. So I want some long hair. That's what I want. And after I get some long hair, you know, then we'll decide what to do next. Thanks for watching.